All right, hello, welcome to our presentation about Hillary Clinton's Barbershop, which is an ad video.
Let's go Hillary. That's my opinion.
I will be voting for Hillary.
Her resume speaks for itself. She definitely has the experience in the office.
I don't want someone running the country as a business. I'm a human being.
If we want a hotel, we'll call Donald Trump.
All the respect she gives every individual. That's what I appreciate from Hillary Clinton.
Since Obama voted for Hillary, I'm voting for Hillary.
A non-vote is definitely a vote for Trump.
Make sure you guys vote.
I'm Hillary Clinton, and I approve this message.
All right, as you can see, the story is situated in a black community in a barbershop, and they are talking about Hillary and Trump and the election in general. And the message of the story is, of course, why you should vote for Hillary, but also why a non-vote is a vote for Trump. And they are praising Hillary when they say positive things such as she definitely has the experience in office and all the respect she gives every individual. That is what I appreciate from Hillary Clinton. On the other hand, they say about Trump that if we want a hotel, we'll call Donald Trump, and I don't want someone running the country as a business. I'm a human being. So they're praying or they're showing that Hillary is this respectful lady, and she wants the best for America, for every minority, and she definitely has the experience in office, about 30 years. While Donald Trump is more of a businessman, he's really disrespectful. He said stuff like that the Mexicans are thieves and murderers, and so on. This ad is not only about pros and cons, but also about encouragement for non-voters. They say that every non-vote is a vote for Trump, and to remember to go out and vote. And they say that because it's very important for the Democratic Party to get those couch voters, if you can say that. And this ad is focused on Afro-American voters and to make Hillary Clinton look good.
And in this ad, we have a lot of language relating to Hillary with positive connotations. The words relating to Hillary in this ad is human and experience and respect. And this all adds up to that Hillary is a warm and humane matriarchal person. The language in this ad also targets a specific group. We can see that the style is very low and very casual, not that complicated, almost conversational. And we can also see that they speak in kind of a dialect. It's kind of African American. This especially comes out when the woman says, if we want to build a hotel, we'll call it Donald Trump. You can really hear a thick accent. We almost couldn't understand what she was saying at first. So this all goes to show that this target group is the average African American that would probably maybe vote for Obama instead of Hillary, so they stay home.
Well, yeah, and in the ad we have some upbeat music which encourages to vote for Hillary. We have some background laughter, which is a very big part of this ad and makes a good mood for this ad. Therefore, encourage us as African Americans and also just as normal Americans to vote for Hillary Clinton. The ad contains a mix of long and short clips. The long clips, so we get a whole impression of these reactions and laughs in the whole ad, and these short clips, so we get a lot of different statements and views on Hillary Clinton and Trump. We have a handheld camera, which means that it for us seems like we're there ourselves, and therefore we can relate to these everyday situations. And we have this camera which is filmed in face to face, and again, it's like we're being there ourselves, and therefore we want to vote for Hillary, and especially not Trump, and therefore it creates an atmosphere of fellowship that we associate with African Americans, so that if they vote for Hillary, we'll vote for Hillary just as well.
All right, and of course there are some forms of appeal, such as pathos, and there's a sign of fear when one of the ladies says, I don't want someone running the country as a business, I'm a human being, and she reflects to having Hillary, who's more of a human person compared to Trump. And there is, of course, some logos, some logical arguments. I mean, Hillary has more experience than Donald Trump in politics, and Donald Trump being a businessman, that people don't see him as a president more than Hillary. And at last, some ethos, some trust. One of them says, if Obama is voting for Hillary, I am. So there is a form of respect towards Hillary, because these people might have voted for Obama, the Democrats. So therefore there is some reflection between Obama and Hillary.
And is this ad democratic? Well, it definitely is. There's almost no Republican in this. It says it's a country, not a business, and that is also the very humane, it's a very humane focus the Democratic Party has. And this would also be drawing some voters that maybe would vote for Bernie Sanders, though this is a very Obama-centered ad. If Obama's voting for Hillary, I'm voting for Hillary. It's also quite democratic because Obama is a Democrat, so it would be weird that they would mention that in relation to Trump. And then every non-voter to vote for Trump obviously is also very democratic because then they're encouraging to vote Democratic instead of vote for Trump. And then the respect she gives for every individual. This is also just to reflect on, unlike Trump, because Trump does not give any respect to anyone, and we know that. So all in all, this is a very, very democratic ad.
But yeah, is this ad at all effective? We have no doubts about that this ad is targeting African Americans all in all. Because of this very conversational ad, we hear a lot of conversations and there were statements and opinions on why we should vote for Hillary and not Trump. So we think that this ad is effective because it seems like if you vote for Obama, you want to vote for Hillary just as well, and therefore you want to vote for Hillary and especially not Trump. Unfortunately, there's a downside by this ad, which is they're stereotyping the African Americans a lot. There is this movie called Barbershop just as well, where it also is in a barbershop and African Americans are discussing important topics, and therefore they're really stereotyping and making African Americans into a group of persons.
Yeah, so you can say that this ad may be effective in hitting the target group, but maybe it's hitting the target group a little bit too much.
All right, thanks for listening.